Or let's just say you don't want to do real estate. Maybe you just want to work that job until you save up enough to invest in a business that you actually want to do. So you just leveraging that job to get a few paychecks out the deal, to invest in whatever equipment that you may need, whatever material. Let's just say you're doing a clothing or t-shirt business, something. All right, so check it. This video right here is for all those who may be starting from scratch. They want to get into business, maybe a little low on funds, but you want to, get to the bag and you don't know where to start it. And I would say this video is specifically for the youngsters. Now, you old motherfuckers out there, y'all got to figure it out. Hell, y'all ain't even teach me no way other than selling drugs when I was young. So I want to change that narrative and help the youngsters out there that's really trying to get some legitimate money, really get to it. And I think the biggest part about getting to the money is first educating yourself. Everybody want to skip that step right there. Everybody want to just get to the bag without first, learning about personal and business credit. If you want to get into real estate, reading up real estate terms, what are all the steps there is to purchasing a home. If you want to do trucking, first acquiring your CDLs or getting on the job where you can do on-the-job training while you gaining your license. So it's multiple options, and that's just to scratch the surface. Maybe you want to be a barber. You can go to Ivy Tech, well, specifically for Indiana, you can pretty much go to a little trade school to learn how to cut hair, how to style if you're a female, things of that nature. So it's steps you want to take, getting processes to, first obtaining that license or getting to that bag. And like I said, maybe you start from scratch. Maybe you come from a household where y'all struggling, or you the one that's carrying a load on your shoulders, and it's tempting to pick up a sack. It's tempting to pick up a gun. It's tempting to go burglarize a house. But I'm here to tell you that is not the way. Quick way to go to jail. Quick way to mess up your record. Quick way to be stereotyped for the rest of your life. And if you've been following me for a while, you pretty much know my backstory of how I initially started out. And that was young, selling drugs, got caught up in a life of crime, in and out of prison twice, and to now getting out, getting my CDLs, owning multiple pieces of real estate, self-publishing my own book, strictly researching, no help from nobody other than proofreading. My wife, of course, she helped me through the whole process, made sure everything was straight, even gave me her strongest constructive criticism on the book. And I said it to say this was something I wanted to do while I was still in prison, but didn't get to do until I got out. But I laid the groundwork, I did the research, I utilized my time wisely while I was in prison. So it started there, but I didn't complete it there. Okay, like I said, maybe you've tried multiple hustles, including illegal, whether you done tried selling drugs, you done tried burglarizing a house, you done tried scamming, you done tried everything under the buck, stealing cars, and none of it worked for you. So if you done tried all that and it just ain't working for you, now you want to try, the legitimate route. One thing I can say is one investment that everybody can do, and I know it for a fact, is anything associated with these right here. You got a phone. Everybody got a phone. Like, I couldn't even tell you how much money I'd have made off of these phones alone, and I'm talking straight legitimate business. I'd have made more money off these phones legitimately than I made while I was in the streets. And I'm going to say that one again. Off these phones right here, back in the day, I used to switch out so many different prepaid SIM cards and, switch phones to avoid detection. I didn't even like iPhones. Definitely. Like, I used to love flip phones, of course. It was quick, convenient. You could get a new number in seconds. But with this right here, what I'm talking about, one could be strictly for real estate. One could be just selling vehicles. Another one, my personal line, of course. Only people I know that get this number. Then I can have two other phones for other businesses, like my daughter business. It's scale. It's a legitimate scale. It's for weighing products, not weighing drugs no more. And businesses to where I'm not actively involved in, so it really ain't no need of me answering the phone or dealing with a bunch of people or a bunch of headaches. As long as you got one of these handy, a phone, which I know you all do, and even better is most of y'all youngsters out there ain't even paying your own phone bill. Your mother is, your auntie, or whoever you stand with. But the chances of you making more money off that phone than the person who's paying the bill is so. Like I said, everybody got one of these phones, and you can do photography off these phones, man. You can do what I'm doing right here, a YouTube video, sell products on OfferUp, Marketplace, all the online platforms that allow you to sell products or advertise your services on. So you can do graphic designs for somebody. You can do YouTube thumbnail covers. Man, the possibilities are endless what you can do with this here phone. And let's just say maybe you ain't tech savvy or you feel like making money off the phone a little bit more complicated than what I'm making it sound like, which is not, but let's just say that's your route. Maybe you just want to work a job for a while. You can do that. And as long as you'd have stayed on your job pretty much for at least 2 years, you'd have filed your taxes properly each year, you know, paid Uncle Sam his money, you can pretty much go for your first real estate property, just leveraging working your job. Or let's just say you don't want to do real estate. Maybe you just want to work that job until you save up enough to invest in a business that you actually want to do. So you just leveraging that job to get a few paychecks out the deal, you know, to invest in whatever equipment that you may need, whatever material. Let's just say you're doing a clothing or t-shirt business extent, or just a brand in general. They made it so simple to where even if you got your driver's license, you can drive for Uber, Lyft, Grubhub, go do grocery store runs for somebody. Whatever it is you got to do just to accumulate a little bit of money to make that investment that you want to do. You got to suck it up in the beginning. You just got to run up your bands, get your money together. Then fair exchange ain't robbery. You got X amount of checks out of your job or lifting, driving, and now you're ready to convert over and leave that alone and really pursue your dreams and your goals or whatnot. I mean, because let's face it, you look around, ain't nobody paycheck really keeping up with inflation. In fact, you got to borrow some money or add some money to it just to even keep up with the prices and taxes on everything. So you definitely want to have multiple streams of income coming in. And you don't want to resort to doing nothing that you ain't necessarily got to do if you expose to information like this that'll help you, you know, get to that next level. So hopefully you got something out of this video. Peace.